Okay, so I guess I wanted to talk a little bit about AI again. So one of the things that I hear a lot, and I think it's a good point, but people talk about how AI is going to be taking everyone's jobs and how they don't understand the mentality of the billionaires and who they think is going to be buying their products once everyone's jobs have been eliminated. And I don't think people are seeing the really big picture here. Um, when you think about money in terms of, what is its purpose? Money is it's a medium of exchange, and so what do we primarily use money for now? It's to compensate people for their labor. Now, um, you don't need to compensate a robot to do labor. And I think this is sort of the end goal. Once everything is automated, once once robotics takes over basically every job, there's no there will ultimately be no need for money at that point. And I think this is sort of the dystopian future that we have to look forward to. Is that I think realistically, the billionaires, which I think ultimately are primarily psychopaths, are only concerned with advancing this AI technology for the sole purpose of ultimately exterminating humanity. Once, like I said, once robotics takes over every job, once every possible, you know, how do I word that? Once, I guess, how did Elon Musk phrase it? AI can only do computational things right now. When it comes to the moving of atoms, we still need human beings to do that. So once robotics takes over and the movement of atoms can take place using AI, human beings become irrelevant, along with the concept of money. And I think that's what people are missing. The billionaires don't care if people don't buy, Amazon products, because at the end of the day, that's short term thinking. We, or they, not we, they don't care about the average person because eventually the average person will be irrelevant to them, along with the concept of money. And I think that is like I said, that's the dystopian future that we have to look forward to. And yeah, AI has opened up a Pandora's box that really cannot be closed. And we are ultimately heading towards a very bleak future. And just to add a little bit to this, the the whole system, once AI and robotics becomes uh, perpetual and self-sustaining, there really will be no need for human beings. Um, Even the act of repairing robots, things like that, will be taken care of by other robots. It will all be in their training data. It will, like I said, it will be a self sustaining system. And once again, would render the idea of money, the concept of money, irrelevant. All of all of the ways or all of the manufacturing that takes place, whether it's the harvesting of energy, fossil fuels, things like that, whether it's the creation of more robots, anything that has to do with manufacturing, anything, like I said, that has to do with the movement of atoms will take place with robots and will render human beings essentially obsolete. And I think this is the nightmare future that billionaires have envisioned for themselves, where it's just them existing on the planet with their armies of robots catering to their every whim. And I don't know what we can do about that.